Hello, and welcome back to another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Rearview Ruview with me, your host Rissa and
Zachary.
And here's your spoon for tiramisu.
Oh, thank you for my spoon.
We're eating some tiramisu as we go through this review.
Yep. Unfortunately, things have changed.
Obviously, it's not Thursday and we're not doing this live.
That
It's Sunday.
And at like, what time is it?
And the Patriots lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's 11. It's past 11.
Well, it's not quite Monday yet.
Well, yeah. And unfortunately, the other two couldn't be with us. David and Crystal.
David was out with his other friends, which we're not going to hold anything against him for that. He's allowed to have other friends. Crystal is in the hospital.
Unfortunately.
She wasn't feeling well. We were supposed to
have
have a little party. But unfortunately, she's not with us right now. But she's here. She's still alive. She's just not presently with us in this moment. Yeah.
She's ill.
Oh. All right.
She don't got the flu, the thing that be knocking people out, but she just be having some.
I love tiramisu. So, episode 2. Morgan McMicheals is gone. She was a queen that will be missed. I hope she gets to somehow get brought back.
I have a feeling that there's going to be a queen coming back.
I hope it's her. I hope there's an opportunity like they did last time and like every other time, and that
they
she
had
gets
them
the
do all
opportunity.
like a little thing, and then almost like was it last season? It was a mini challenge.
I think it was a mini challenge, and then whoever won it got to stay.
Yeah.
For it. Yeah. So, basically this week the prizes were a $1,000 gift card from Sparkles Rhinestones and a $1,000 gift card from Fierce Queen Heels. The main challenges was the VH1 Divas Live, where the queens had to go full diva in a lip-syncing dance number inspired by a classical TV series, which was the Divas.
In the 90s.
Zach's upset that they did not use the
actual cast of the actual VH1 Divas Live.
Yeah.
I would have loved seeing Trixie play a set of Dolly Parton. Shania Twain.
Yeah, that would have been good.
So
that would have been. But honestly, I even think Georgie could have done Shania Twain. But that's, again, not her. Thorgy was really butthurt about who she got. Was not happy.
Thorgy. It was a Thorgy pity party this
oh my gosh.
This episode.
Absolutely.
Thorgy, I love you.
But it was a mess. The runway this week was the Redemption Realness, so they had to recreate their look that they got, like, dragged for in previous seasons. So when they were in the dressing room, they were like, okay, first off, before we even get to that. So right after when they get back to the dressing room the first time, Ben goes on this whole tirade and crying and stuff. And it's like, I get you. Like, I feel her because that's similar to how I feel. Like, it feels good to win, but to know that there's losers kind of is, like, sucky. But to know that you're the person that person, like, you sent that person home is probably not a great feeling. But at the same time, it's a competition.
Yeah, but in that way, I feel like if you're going to be making that decision, you should be coming in with some sort of a game plan for yourself. You shouldn't be looking out for anyone else but yourself. I understand when Morgan McMicheals was like, oh, well, I'm going to send my toughest competitors home. Okay, I understand that. But, everyone's different. I would have thought Ben Dolacon was going to go more of the route, like, Aj of, like, well, the judges said this, so I'm going to be sending Chi-Chi home. But unfortunately, we lost somebody who we were hoping to get to know more about.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So they just should have asked, like, and so, yeah, I feel like there's, like, with great reward becomes great responsibility as well, I guess. But then it was, like, awkward as fuck when they were like, so Aja, who did you pick? And she's like, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi cannot get mad. Like, she was a mess.
Though, just for the fact is she was right there.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of it. I mean, she's gonna be right there, though. Like, the whole time. I was like...
Chi was dead staring her like, bitch, I'm going to send you home.
But, like, she still has some delirium. Like, bitch, that really was not, like, a great outfit. Then, the next day when they come in, and how Chi-Chi's like, well, I just want to say, I don't think I was the worst. I think some of you didn't do a great job. And tried to come at Milk, like, the only thing talent about your song was that it's an original. Like, I don't know. That was kind of an out-of-the-box routine.
I thought
liked
it was more of like an artsy.
It was artsy, like, fashion, darling. And then I love that.
Clothes coming on her own. I felt like
I mean, I don't know. I liked it.
At least she actually sung her song. She didn't lip sync it or something.
True, she did. I mean, it was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of weird, but I liked it. It was very Milk.
It was milky. It wasn't rotten. It wasn't spoiled, but it was milk.
There you go. Well, that it was.
If anything, it was probably at least it was a whole milk.
Yeah.
It wasn't no 2%.
It was whole milk for sure. But she kind of came back at her like, well, I mean, I can like figure skate and shit, but I can't really bring the ice out where. Which I also say there is like this stuff that is like fake ice that you can like basically ice skate on with ice skates. It's not ice. It's like a weird rubbery thing or something. I don't know. I saw it on an episode of Jackass. Bam did it to April's house and she was like freaking out. She was like, you turned it into like a skating ring. And then she was like, oh, we're gonna, and they like skated in the living room or whatever. If you ever watch Jackass, viewers, there's, I believe, an episode somewhere where Bam Margera turns his mom, April's house, her living room, into like a figure skating or like an ice rink, basically. They're playing hockey in the house. So yeah, so she could have brought that. So I guess like she could have done fashion, darling, at the same time.
Milk. I'm not gonna could have done other things.
Well, I mean, I still liked it. It was an original song, so that there shows her talent right there. She fucking wrote that. That's her own thing. She did it live. She performed it, opposed to lip syncing it. And she had. I mean, she's not a dancer, so I'm sorry, she's not gonna death drop.
She probably.
But that whole thing was curated. That entire routine was curated. So for Chi-Chi to come at her, I think was like a really cheap shot. And that just shows like kind of a low blow on her character. I'm like really disappointed in how she handled that. Like you didn't have to, like to me that's like one of those things where like throwing someone under the bus to make yourself feel better. Like you were in the wrong. Just deal with that, take that and keep going. She doesn't take criticism well in the essence of she always takes this like haters gonna hate and I'm gonna feed off of that. It's not that I'm hating on you. I'm like, I don't know. I'm being real. Like it was not impressive, but you're like, nah, you're just mad. Like I'm being real with you, baby. You're getting mad at my opinion, but it really wasn't all that. But it is what it is. So with all that, they got to do like their redemption. Excuse me. They got to do other redemption. So for the main event, with all the girls given a diva, they were also given a song part of their lip sync. So it was like one of RuPaul's songs because it was all in homage to her, this Diva's live main stage. So they got their diva assignment and then their diva did a rendition homage to one of RuPaul's songs. So these are all obviously this entire time we're gonna just go down alphabetical, just like to make it easier. We're not playing favorites, no other way. It's just reading down a list how it goes alphabetically. Actually, no, I'm lying to you right now.
It's not even alphabetical right now.
No, because I forgot to switch it back up.
This printout is not the same.
So this is just random in this case, I guess, because
you lied.
I lied.
Until you read it.
Until I read it, because anyway. So Bendela Creme, she was Miss. Oh shit! I didn't put her diva, but I know who it is. It's Julie Andrews. She got Julie Andrews, and her Ru song was "Call Me Mother," which RuPaul revealed during the judging that it took her 5 days to record that song.
Yeah.
So
she couldn't get the words.
She couldn't get it down. So like kudos to Bendela Creme for being able to do that. That to me was in no shape or form Julie Andrews, and I actually will give it to Thorgy. And Thorgy had this conspiracy going on that she was set up to fail. And I'm not going to say that I 100% agree with her because I took that as they were giving her a challenge and she felt defeated. Yeah, and she didn't do it. She could have done stuff, but she chose not to. Because even Aja popped up like, honestly, the fact that there is a rumor that she's a witch, you could have come out here and done some witchy thing and really brought it up.
On a broomstick or something.
You know, and you didn't do any of that. But I will say the fact how it was written for like Shangela.
I would have got crows or something just kind of coming off my
word. I think she had like a crow or something in the thing. But some of the girls, the way their thing was set up, it was kind of like it's kind of insulting when the judges were like, less is more. I was like, well, in that case, then you set some girls up to just automatically have hits. Yeah. Because then what are they? Then obviously everything's already kind of done for them. So I do agree with her in that essence because, like Ben de la Creme, like that was not Julie Andrews at all.
No, it wasn't.
You reconstructed the character within the song for that person to give it entertaining, and they didn't do anything back for her.
Her costume didn't give me Julie Andrews.
It was Sound of Music.
I understood that, but no.
But not like Julie Andrews. It was too much of a play off of everything.
Off of a character that she played.
Of a character she played, yeah, you're right.
This is for divas. First off, she doesn't have albums, so I don't understand why she was part of the divas. First off.
Oh, Zach's going in.
So
she doesn't have albums like that, so.
It's VH Divas. To be considered a diva, you have to have an album. Am I wrong?
Hands up in the air. Hey. I can't say nothing. Hands up, don't shoot. I have nothing to say.
So therefore, Julie Andrews should not have been there. If anything, Ben de la Creme should have been Shania Twain or something. Someone else from like the original VH1 Divas Live.
Yeah. Well, you have some excellent. You are really a fan of VH1 Divas because you have a lot of opinions.
I remember watching it when it was on television in the 90s.
Let me tell you guys, he has had a lot of opinions during this because he's like, that wouldn't be da-da-da. Like, he watched that. I believe you. I mean, I watched it, but I didn't feel as passionate. They also came out with
the DVD that came with the...
Listen to him.
What came with the CD? Oh, no, it was the CD that came with the DVD.
Oh, true. Do you want that last bite?
No, I really don't.
I don't either, but I'm going to save it because I'll probably eat it in a second.
You don't want it.
So, like I said, so that was Miss Ben de la Creme. Then Miss Aja... But I will say that it was entertaining. Hold on. I will say for Ben de la Creme, Julie Andrews, it was entertaining.
She did nail, the lip sync. She did nail the choreography.
Yeah, she
nailed that.
She was impressive.
Like for me, like we all know, like the little things get to me.
It's true.
Before the whole thing, I noticed the small things, and unfortunately, Julie Andrews, you are not a diva.
So he's like hung up on all that.
You are an actress.
So stick to what you know. All right, so now we'll move on to Miss Aja. So hers was the beautiful and late Miss Amy Winehouse. And
awesome.
Yep, and her Rue song was You Wear It Well. I loved it. It reminded me basically of...
She even did the little lip.
Oh, yeah, the little lip thing. The way I liked the song, granted this has nothing to do with Aja, but I liked that version of the song. I think that part of the song was my favorite.
Is it bad that I kind of like that version better than the original?
I really liked it a lot. It reminded me of one of those postmodern jukebox renditions, and I was really fucking with it hard. I was getting
with a lot of them.
And she was feeling that song. She was feeling Amy. She got into it. She hammed it up and she gave it life, but she was still respectful and had authenticity with her performance. I think Asha did a great fucking job. Like, she was one of my favorites. And when she was in the background,
been doing really good.
But when she was in the background, though, I peeped her, but she wasn't. She was seen. Don't get me wrong. Like, I looked at her, but she didn't steal the show necessarily from the girl who was performing.
Yeah, no.
So that was a great job on her behalf. Then we have Miss Shangela. She was Miss Mimi, Miss Mariah Carey, and oh my gosh, her song was The Realness. Holy jeez, from rehearsal to on the stage, she pulled what is the essence of Miss Mimi and Mariah Carey. I think she did fucking gorgeous on the stage. I don't know. I just loved it. Like she deserved to be in the top two. Like, she deserved that. Like, she deserved to be able to lip sync for her legacy. She did an amazing job from that performance alone. And I loved her outfit, that butterfly outfit. I want that.
You mean the butterfly headband?
Yeah, but she had a little bit of it on, like, her outfit, too.
I didn't notice it on the outfit. I noticed
yes, and it was on her hands.
Tassel, the fringe.
Oh, my God. I loved the butterflies. It was perfect. I liked her butterfly, like, hat thing. It was perfect. Miss Thorgy Thor was Stevie Nicks, and her song was Naked.
I love Stevie Nicks.
I don't think she did awful. I don't think she had the worst performance, to be honest.
She did not.
But she didn't really do much, and her attitude showed through it all.
Be truthfully honest, like I said earlier, it was a pity party for Thorgy Thor. She was just being pity on herself. She was second-guessing everything. She was just too much into her head, and unfortunately, it took her home again, as it did on when she was on it, in season 8. It just took her down. She got too much into her head, too much second guessing, and she just tore her walls down, and her roof came falling and caving in on her.
Yeah, it just wasn't for her. But like I said, I'm not going to say I fully believe in that there was like a conspiracy against her, but I do feel that the cards were very heavily shoveled in her deck to have to work. She really had to work, and I feel that she didn't understand what that challenge was for her.
And my thing with Thorgy also is the fact is right now, she had the opportunity to make it funny and to make it Thorgic.
You know, whatever. And it's like, if you love this person so much, if you're such a fan, then you should be able to, I don't know, she should have really been able to bring that to life.
She was so focused on bringing it to not being funny and sticking to who...
Be too much of a perfectionist. Like, this is a performance of that.
Yeah.
You know?
She was more focused on trying to be like, I am Stevie Nicks. I'm going to portray her. I'm going to be to the T of her, instead of trying to make it comical like everyone else did.
Yeah.
Which was the challenge. Therefore, you did fail.
But even, like, when she was spinning and stuff, I feel like she could have tried to walk the stage more, made bigger mannerisms, but she didn't.
There's a lot of things
she could have done. Or do the thing that I actually hate that Detox does, and, like, stand in one place and make your body shake. That would have been something.
She could have just
that would have been something. I fucking hate when Detox does that shit. But... she could have done that, and that would have spiced up her fucking performance. But then we have Miss Bibi Zahara Bonet Cameroon. She had the Diana Ross, and it was the main event, which she was the last one to come out.
She
didn't do much.
She did not do much,
but neither
throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw her once.
I saw her once
in one other person's performance, and that was at the very beginning.
I saw her during the one that Thorgy was in with the pies. I can't remember who that was actually now.
That's one.
But somebody had pies. Oh, I think it was Patti LaBelle. It was Patti LaBelle because Patti LaBelle has pies. Yeah,
Patti
they had
LaBelle
the pies.
Does have her own line of pies.
She's got her sweet potato pies. I believe somebody, was it you?
Not me.
Somebody. So I went somewhere this year and I had a Miss Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie.
Not. You and your mother told me about this.
Yeah, I can't remember where I went though. Where did we go? We went somewhere. Maybe we had it here.
Maybe Grandma got it.
I don't know. It was alright. It wasn't anything. I feel like it would have been better if I could have like had it someplace freshly made instead of like
heating it up yourself.
I don't know, but I guess it's the same pie. I guess it was alright.
It could be, it could not be. We don't know.
It was alright. But yeah, Bibi, I think she did a great hair. Like they said, she had the bop, the shoulder bop, and she had the way with the hair.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish she had some padding though.
A little bit more padding would have been nice. Diana Ross is not really that padded of a lady, but
I'm talking about just because, like,
in general.
Because with that giant headpiece she had on and not having anything to balance it out.
She's also so tall. I think if she would have padded, it would have made her look a little smaller.
Well,
because she's tall. She's a tall lady.
That's kind of what
she is a tall person. Okay. So Kennedy Davenport, she had Janet Jackson, and her song was Charisma, Uniqueness, Nerve, and Talent. Cunt. Anyway,
Crash and burn. Welcome to the stage.
It was bad. It was not a good performance at all.
Couldn't get the words down, couldn't get the choreography
down.
As project even asked you, are these too hard for you? I can tone them down.
And she's like, I just freestyle everything I do, which is cool and dangerous to a certain extent.
In that case, you could have been like, can you just tone it down?
Yeah, you could have said, I mean, I know that she was like, are you quitting? Like, I want you to say yes, but be upfront and real.
Don't lie about it. Don't, instead of going out there and being like, well,
or make
I
suggestions.
still didn't get the words down. I mean, the words or the moves down.
That was a mess. And I agree. Like, I didn't really see Janet that much.
You looked like Janet Jackson.
That was it. But there was nothing about that. There was no swagger of Janet Jackson. There was nothing that really, like, pinpointed it. There was, like, nothing.
And wasn't on her season, her second backup was Janet Jackson?
Or did she or something like that? I don't know. It wasn't it. Miss Milk had Celine Dion, and her song was Peanut Butter. I didn't love her Celine Dion, but it wasn't awful, and she didn't do the worst. Like, I believe she should have been safe. There's nothing about that wowed me.
I believe that she should have been the bottom three.
Really, I believe that mainly for her runway look. For her Celine, it was like, I think she did a good job, and like, she was in character, and she kind of, hammed it up, but she was so much, I think this episode focused on like me, scene, and that really rubbed off the wrong way. Because when she got upset with the fact that the judges didn't they didn't praise her, and it's like, well, to be completely honest, this wasn't top-notch shit.
It wasn't. Or and to be truthfully honest, with even going with her challenge, she just gave them glam, which is what they wanted to see from her. But even with the challenge that she was trying to redo, to me, her outfit didn't even fit the challenge.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's just like,
like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
Right now. But we don't need no pity parties.
No pity parties. No pity parties. Miss Trixie Mattel was lovely Dolly Parton, who I think is funny because last week I compared her look and said that she was basically Dolly Parton, and now she's Dolly Parton. Her song was Adrenaline. Hers was actually my favorite. Her performance was it's between her and Shangela. Actually, I think her and Shangela, truthfully, should have been, I don't know, but Penelope did really well too. So, like, she deserves to be, I don't know, like, Trixie did a great job. I think she did a great job.
Oh, I didn't.
As Dolly Parton. She was very Dolly Parton. She still kind of hammed it up and added a little bit, I think, of, like, the Trixie, obviously, with her makeup and stuff like that. But, like, I think she did a really great job. And I loved her version of Adrenaline as well.
I enjoyed all of it with her.
Yeah.
Oh, and, like, even when she walked out with her runway, it was even...
Yeah. Miss Chi-Chi Divine was Miss Patti LaBelle, honey, and she had Don't Be Jealous of My Boogie, which she also did a phenomenal job, but I feel like for who Chi-Chi is, for her to do that isn't anything.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just, as much as I got Patti LaBelle, I did not get Chi-Chi.
I got a whole heap of Chi-Chi because I feel like they're the same fucking person. I feel like that's somebody that she idolizes.
Well, yeah, of course she idolizes her.
So I feel like a part of how you see...
I don't know, I feel like I wanted more.
Yeah.
There was something
I wanted more.
Missing. Something was missing and I just wanted more. I wanted more.
I guess
she
for
still
me,
hasn't given me more.
That was a performance I expected.
It was basic.
For her, it was like
basic.
that was just. That was
you got the little things down, the little hand flips and shakes and things. Yeah, I understand. You got that, but I kind of still lost like the Chi-Chi. And I'm not gonna lie, I still wish she had a little bit more padding, or at least something forward than ass. Because if I do remember correctly, Patti LaBelle does have an ass.
She has.
So at least give her ass.
At least give her ass. You have to at least give her ass. You can't just not give her ass. It's just not polite. It's all I'm saying. It's not polite. It's all I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so let's moving on. We're to their RuPaul Redemption Realness. So back up the list, we have Miss Bendela Creme, whose look was from her fairy tale. I'm sorry. Her look was dripping in jewels eleganza, and her jewel was rose quartz from season 6, episode 11. I loved her redemption look. It looked nice. It looked very good. It was very lovely. I don't know.
I loved it. She was definitely dripping in jewels.
Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh, no. Did I just do what I think I just did? Flip. I did. I just deleted everything. Recently deleted. Woohoo. Can I restore it? How do I do that? You may take up to whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll go back and look at this later. This is why technology sucks with me. I can't win. Okay. What was I saying?
Dripping in jewels, Bendela
Creme. Wait. Okay, so one little thing I wanted to mention before we move on to the runway look. All right, so the Divas Live soundtrack reuses the same melodies from the Kardashian musical challenge from the final segment. So that was like a fun fact on this episode. Also, Sexy Drag Queen is the first main runway song featured in the 3 different seasons of All Stars. So that's like a fun little fact from all these different seasons. And the Divas Live soundtrack only features the same queen shown in episode 2. However, Morgan McMicheals was assigned Lana Del Rey, and she revealed in an Instagram post that the song that she would have done was Dance With You. So that's a fun little fact on this episode.
Well, also another little fun little fact I just remembered. Morgan McMicheals also posted on her Instagram that the look that she would have did as her redemption look was the wedding challenge that she was had prom on.
Oh, that would have been nice to see.
You could see it on Instagram. Morgan McMicheals.
So go on. Yeah, I will say I suggest going on their Instagrams and looking up stuff. At the same time, I don't, because it ruins a lot of things sometimes.
Especially when you don't need it to be ruined.
Yeah, but especially, like, we're never going to ruin stuff because we're typically, like, posting this right before the next episode.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but you all know this.
Just how our schedules work.
We're trying to work it out for you folks.
Still trying to.
Okay, so again, let's go. Here, I'll start from the bottom and go up, I guess. So, starting all over, we'll have Chi Chi DeVame, and her redo look was Neon Queen Realness from season 8, episode 4. I like the look more, but again, like they said, it's basic. It was just safe. There wasn't anything to it. And that's why she was, like, considered one of the bottom, because it just was safe. Trixie's look was ugliest dress ever. That dress was much uglier than the last one, and
I loved it.
It looked uncomfortable to me. Like, I mean, it looked comfy, but it looked comfortable. Like, it looked comfortable to wear. Just take the bows off of it.
I'm happy.
See, but you have to leave the dresses on, the bows on.
I don't want the bows. I'll keep the ruffles.
You gotta keep the bows. You gotta keep the bows. So exactly. So it's the ugliest dress ever. Milk's was Crazy Sexy Cool from season 6, episode.
Did not make sense to the challenge.
Her first time she
did it.
Crazy
Sexy Cool. What was crazy about it? What was sexy about it? And what was cool about it? I guess the slit was sexy about it. Ooh, your deep V was sexy. Well, I don't even think that was a deep V.
I can't help but think every time I hear Crazy Sexy Cool, I think of TLC. And like, maybe that's just like me, but nothing about, her first time she did the look, nothing about that was Crazy Sexy Cool. The second time, sure as fuck, not crazy, sexy, nor cool.
Don't understand why she was say
that was bad. Like, her diva act was what saved her, because her look was not a good redemption. That just was not. Let's see here. Then we have Kennedy Davenport, who was Death Becomes Her, season 7, episode 6. I will say that
I like the fire part more.
It made more sense. I still don't understand the fire, whatever the fuck it is, but
her fire looked better to me than her
unfortunately
frozen crystal.
If it wasn't for the fact that I knew what she was doing, I wouldn't know what she did.
You're right. At least this time she didn't look like a turkey.
She did not. But now she looks to me like an uncircumcised penis that's like half direct, where it's like sticking up, but the head is not completely sticking out.
Now you have me re-looking at her in a totally different way. Now she looks like an uncircumcised penis.
An elegant uncircumcised penis, and then all of a sudden it's the cum shot. It squirted out, and then she was
that's a very orange
cum.
and red cum shot. I was gonna say it looks like someone set the tip of the fire on fire.
That her fire look where it's the red and the orange. Yeah. That to me looks like a walking uncircumcised dick. And then when she ripped it off, she's like, "I'm crystallized." It's like there's the cum shot.
Yeah, I got you.
So now you're walking around like I don't know. That's what I got from that, and I just wasn't really fucking with it.
So Kennedy Davenport, you were a giant uncircumcised penis that had a giant load on the RuPaul's Drag Race stage. Too bad you did not go home.
That's how I basically saw it. Then we have Bibi Sahara Bonet. Hers was entrance look from season 1, episode 1. And
boring,
I
basic, but gorgeous.
To me, it definitely spoke how she said when she first came in, it was as if, she was the secretary and by the end she runs the company. That I agree with. That is exactly what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Next.
Thorgy Thor was Neon Queen Realness, season 8, episode 4.
Better.
I liked her first one better.
But I do like her.
I hated this. I hated her look. I hated the wig thing.
The wig thing is what threw me off.
The whole thing looked trash. That was ugly to me. That was so ugly. I can't even. No. Not a thing for me. Anything for you? No? Alright, so Shangela's look was Christmas Eleganza from season 3, episode 1.
It was better.
So much better. Also, fun little tidbit if you didn't pick it up, but if you watched this, then clearly you did. But Vanessa Williams was actually her guest judge when she did that time. So that's pretty remarkable.
Yes. I wish she just put like fake snow in it or something.
Yeah.
Make it look like she was in a snow globe.
Then we have Miss Aja, who was her Fairy Tale Princess Eleganza, season 9, episode 3. This is a beautiful redemption. This was such a great redemption.
Should have been number 1.
I could understand why she was upset.
Aja wasn't the one upset. Milk was the one.
No, she was upset. Aja was upset too.
Oh, really?
When they walked back over, Trixie walked over and put her hands up against up to Aja, and Aja said, "This is fucking ridiculous." And then Milk was the one who was like, "Yeah, the 3 of them, what the fuck?" Those two were not super happy because Aja did, I think, a kick-ass job. I think Aja, if anyone, has the right to be upset. Milk, no, shut the fuck up. But Aja's humbled herself, so... Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Has humbled herself, so that helps. Let's see here. Then, again, we're going back up to Miss Bendela Creme, who, like I said, her look was the dripping in jewels. It was rose quartz was what she aimed for. I didn't really think her... I can't remember what everyone else wore because her before wasn't too awful. It wasn't great, but the second one, her redemption was really beautiful.
So, it was just better than her last one.
Yeah.
Because her last one, to me, she looked more like a pie. She was looking to represent a cherry pie than a rose quartz. And she wasn't even really dripping in jewels. If you could remember.
Well, she was, beforehand, definitely. So then the bottoms were Chi-Chi, Kennedy, and Thorgy. Thorgy and Kennedy being the ones up for elimination. The tops were Miss Shangela and Bendela Creme. Bendela Creme is kicking ass so far in this. She's been top 2 for the first 2 things and already got to lip sync for her legacy twice. They lip sync to Jump by the Pointer Sisters. I hated the fact that Ben didn't really seem to have too much going for her. I don't think she had it as well thought out as Shangela did. She got tired because she started copying her and getting in her way. I don't like that. I hate when the queens start to block the other queen and try to straight up just upstage them, blatantly upstage them. I don't think that shit's cute. I hate that shit's annoying. that just shows that you don't have any creativity and thought right then. And I know she does. I know she's capable for more. I saw her last time. You know what I mean? But like,
she's capable of a lot more.
I think it was kind of maybe intimidating to her. The fact is, Shangela's not jumping around doing her kick splits and death drops and shit. Like, she's actually, you know, she even did a little funny thing. She pulled out a jump rope and shit.
Yeah. I see why she won.
You know, I definitely think that she deserved to have won. When it came to eliminating the queens, when they were basically doing their little powwow, their little kiki, Thorgy has made up a note that she's cool with alliances, especially if it helps her. But she went ahead and the entire time filming, it seemed that she was on her little conspiracy roll, upset, saying she was going to go home and everyone set her up to fail. She didn't do her part to try to, like, make it better, make the situation in her favor. And then when it comes time to, like, be eliminated and really put on a good, strong face, she's like, well, I deserve to be here, and I did a great job, and I don't understand. I think I did wonderful. It's like, really? Do you, though? But do you, though? Because I don't believe you, and I think that that's a strong face because you're in denial because you know you're going home and you know you didn't do your best. You got caught up in your head like everyone else is saying because you're asking and it's so apparent, and that's what you want to hear. So I don't know if everyone's agreeing with you in your head, then either change it or I guess this is what happens. So, but honestly, Kennedy sucked.
Oh, straight up, dude.
Kennedy sucked.
She should have went home.
That was that's cool that you, like, stoned your costume, and that's really,
you stoned
that's talented creative, but, like, the whole concept, it still is missed. It's still missed. Still missed. So off Miss Thorgy went in bad spirits. I don't think she topped the whole dramatics of which was
was it
Alaska.
Necessary to put a cock on the mirror?
She put a cock on the mirror, yeah. Fucking petty and mature childish shit, but it's intense. Next week, they're doing their spoof on The Bachelor. I'm really excited to see that. The Bachelor. Hopefully, we will have David and Crystal with us. If not, maybe one or the other. Or who knows, maybe even the gays will come back and do an episode.
Or who knows, even if the other one can't come, at least maybe one of the gays will show up.
Or, you know, maybe we'll just pick a stranger off the street. Or if you live in the Treasure Coast area, let us know and maybe we can work something out. That's anyone with a 772 area code. Hell, we'll even hang out with someone from a 561.
I was just thinking that.
Fuck it. Even if you're from Miami, I'll take a 305.
It's just someone around.
But fuck you guys in Orlando. I'm not driving up that way unless you come this way. Sorry, it's not happening. Your traffic isn't worth it to me.
It's not.
Unless you make us a meal. Unless you make us a meal. So, well, I'm looking forward to next week. This has been really great. I do enjoy this season. There's a little bit of drama. There's, you know, some comedy lines. Some people are having some cute little one-liners. I'm enjoying their confessionals.
I just kind of feel that they're moving really fast with a lot of things.
Yeah, you're upset about this. You're like, well, I think after the Bachelor, I think they're going to do Snatch.
I feel like it's too, but then what else are you going to do? You're throwing so many good things that we love. So many of the it's just so much coming at once. Well, the good thing that I like, and why I guess I don't... Ow! Don't be bruising yourself and your collarbone. No, that was so dumb. The thing that I'm okay with them kind of moving at a fast pace is the fact that I know in summertime we're getting Drag Race. I know. And I know that may right now seem like a far time away, but, like, it's already February. Don't remind me. You know what I mean? We're, like, in the middle of the whole adulting thing has been draining. Well, like, look, we're doing this at, like, 12:16. We're adulting. But you know what? I would much rather be doing this at 12:16 and then doing anything else. Sleeping. Yeah, I really do enjoy doing this, and I really appreciate all of you who listen, because I do like doing this. I like talking, and me and Zach are going to do this anyway, so might as well share. Yeah. So feel free to comment. Thanks for asking for us to come back. Yeah, absolutely.
Follow Ranting Rissa on Facebook and on YouTube and on Instagram for all of your updates. And SoundCloud will be up shortly. And again, guess until next time. So until next time, this has been RuPaul's Drag Race Rearview Ruview.